the body, this is what I was trying to get across about the qi, is that the homeostasis of the body is extraordinary. And what drives that? You know, we all live and our cells do our thing and our heart pumps, and we don't have to do that. It's not something that you have to sort of think, oh shit, I better remember to exchange the oxygen between this cell and that cell, and I must remember to tell my gallbladder that it needs to sort out the bit of fat that I ate, so I just need to kick that going, and oh, I better sort my stomach out because it's a bit acidy. You know, all of that is going on all of the time, driven through the intelligence of the thing that animates it, which is the qi. So the level of, you know, as soon as you die, all your organs and cells don't do that anymore because something goes. I know it's a really obvious thing to say, but if you actually think about it, it might help you to realize why we go on and on and on and on about needing to find this quality of attention rather than trying to have things happen, except for when we're literally, doing something with our internals, then of course we do it. But then we step back and we allow the process to unfold because we understand, maybe perceive, either somatically, on a felt sense, or in whatever way that you perceive, but we understand and or we perceive and or ideally we have actually enormous reverence and respect for that process and a perception of not wishing to become a kind of practitioner that is just elevating your own arrogance, that you know how things are supposed to unfold in a better way than the process does or the qi does. It'd be like saying that I know, my head, my intellect, my knowledge knows how my gallbladder should function better, so I'm going to sort of work that out and make it do it. Well, that's effectively what we're doing when we think, oh, I've got a blockage in my right shoulder, so what I need to do is I need to breathe more, and then I need to just push. When I do my thing, I'm just going to sort out that little problem there. And you're all doing it, and I do it too. And you have to stop it. It really is one of the greatest enemies of the process going beyond a certain point, is that process. Because there just is a way in which that way that we kind of interfere and that we don't understand how to allow something we set something up, and then how to just listen to it, to just allow it to have this extraordinary quality of intelligence. So, relating to Dao Yin, if there are things which you need to clear, not the thing, but your attachment to the thing, that is what Dao Yins are peerless at. Not because you're working it out and trying not to be attached, but because we are putting the body and the internal mechanisms of the body into a state which enables the reflection, the anchor for that attachment, without you realizing it, to let go, because we're then putting more engine through a shape which is designed to let go of those adhesions in the fascial network that represent the adhesions in your mind. Then we put more fuel through that, and the result of that, if that is what is appropriate for you at this point in your life right now, is that your soggy feelings about your ex will just come out. And you will stop feeling that it matters so much. So you may still think about your ex, or you may still have thoughts about it, but all the emotional charge will just go, and that will show itself either because you suddenly realize, shit, I don't feel like that anymore. That's really odd. Or you'll have a dream, it'll come out at night. Loads goes on at night. And please don't talking to me endlessly about your dreams. But I am actually a fan of dreams. And actually, I think there's a lot of information that can go on at that level. And there's a lot of dross, obviously. But that often will show after a practice in what goes on at night. And it's generally, when that's clear, it's terribly easy to discern, and you don't have to think about it too much. You just need to get to know your own internal imagery for your dreams, not those stupid books, obviously, but your own understanding, because what a dog peeing on a mat means to you is something that a dog peeing on a mat means to me. So, there's going to be different internal mechanisms that's represented by whatever it is.